Hello everyone, welcome back to the second part of this tutorial, easy tutorials on how to make annotations on engineering documents. In this example, I opened up a structural engineering report I made about 9 years ago. So if you want to highlight some items, you can just click on the highlight icon and just start highlighting stuff you need to emphasize if you are submitting this to another reviewer. Okay. Then you can put in some callouts. Now this is just a review of what we did on the first session. Put in some callouts and type in some words that you want people to read the documents after you review. Okay, so this is just an example of how to annotate using callouts. Now, using these geometrical diagrams, you can also emphasize and make some annotations, emphasizing some parts of the document, say cloud tool. Okay, so we usually use it in drawings, but you can also use it in documents, of course. So you click on the cloud tool, then click on format, so that you can change the properties according to how you would like it to look like in the document. So you click, then you right mouse click at the end to complete it. Okay. Then you can put some words on it, like a call out. So it's easy, so just click on the tool, you start putting in some annotations to emphasize it, to emphasize some items that you have checked and reviewed. So this one is putting a call out, let's say, on an engineering PDF drawing. So for example, if you want to put in some annotations there, like putting in the cloud tool, so you put a cloud there, and then you put in a description. So you can just start experimenting, you can just use those icons, start experimenting. As you get used to using it, and it will just become second in nature. So anytime you receive a document, PDF document, which requires a review, so you can just make your annotations and your observations and type text and highlight items, put in some shapes, all to emphasize your readers later on what you think needs to be addressed. So you can put arrows and serve as pointers, okay, to an issue that you find should be addressed. So you can put in some circles. Okay, you can change the width of that one by looking at by choosing the format menu. So you can just experiment on all these other icons, and can draw some geometrical shapes to annotate your drawings. Now the stamp tool is available also, so you can put in some ready-made graphic pictures for emphasis. Let's say you are checking this and you want to put in a check mark. So I'll choose the, let's say, green one, so it's okay. So So let's say you have checked that one and you agree that it's okay, so you put a check mark on it. If you think that it is wrong, you put an X mark on it. So what I did is I just made one stamp, then I just copy it, copy, Control C, then Control V. Okay, so you can just Control V, so you can just make many copies of it and put it on specific areas, just to emphasize your reader that you have checked it. Okay, so it's simple, really. Now we also have stamps there to ready-made stamps like draft, and you can put in your documents, so to emphasize that the report, let's say, is or the review that you're doing is just draft. You can also put approved, especially in drawings. So this one, you can put it an approved stamp. Can it make it bigger? You can make it smaller. You can move it around. Okay. Then you can also add in your own stamps. Let's say if you want to include your signature, since everything now is supposedly processed using digital images, so you can scan your own signature, then you can add it using add new stamp from file. No? So you can scan your signature, you have a JPEG or PNG file, then you can just import it and make your own file. Now this is a signature of President Trump, which I just grabbed in the internet. So I made a copy of it, so I made it as one of my stamps. Okay, so it's approved. So I put it there, approved by President Trump. So you just have to follow it because it's already approved by the big boss. Okay, so you can just scan your signatures again and you can just import it. Now the pencil tool is really if you are using the program using a tablet, so you can have a tablet, a pen, and you can just use that one to make notes and you can erase those notes. Okay, now the next tool, measuring distances, we will make a separate video on it. Okay, thank you very much.